Learning Express Library is an interactive online learning platform of practice tests and skill-building courses, including academic tests, licensing tests, and interview skills. There are elements here for adults and students beginning at grade 4. We will begin here at the Go Wild Databases page. Learning Express Library can be accessed here under Topics, Test Preparation, or in the alphabetic list. Let's take a tour of the Learning Express Library page. On the left are the tests and the courses. On the right-hand side, you'll see that they list what's new in practice tests and ebooks. If we scroll down, there's a help center and a guided tour. And if we go into the help center, you'll see that there's information about finding tests and courses, about the learning centers, navigating around, using the tests and courses, and frequently asked questions. On the frequently asked questions page, you'll find good information about registering as a user, taking the tests, how long the tests are, timed tests, getting results. In the middle of the page, some information about Learning Express Library, a link to view the entire list of the tests and courses, and login information and new user login. Each person, each student, will need to log in. This is an interactive resource. Logging in and placing tests in what's called My Center will allow for scoring and timing, the option to finish a test at a later time, and as you will see in the next segment, create a resume. Let's take a look at the variety. There are tests for math and reading for elementary. When you move up to middle school, they add writing skills improvement and have high school entrance exams. High school has math skills, reading comprehension, vocabulary and spelling, writing and grammar skills. For example, if we click on the math, you'll see that they can take tests in algebra, basic math, geometry, etc. There are tests for college preparation, ACT, the SAT, tests for college students on math and reasoning, vocabulary, graduate school entrance exams, and technical and career college skills. GED prep, including exams, prep courses, skills improvement, and prep in Spanish. There are jobs and career tests. So for example, you could look at the cosmetology test. There's 2 parts. To see more information about that, you click on More Info. It shows that it's a 100-question online practice. It tells you approximately how long it will take to take. Then you can move on to Practice Exam B. They also have culinary arts, firefighter, military, plumbing, real estate. There's also skill building for adults and practice for the U.S. citizenship test, as well as tests in Spanish. We'll look at the job search and workplace skills in the next segment, skill building courses, along with the test prep course. So let's go into a little more detail here. If we go into middle and then click on writing skills improvement, it lists the different tests and courses available. We can go in and look at editing, for example, and you'll see a description about the course, what will be learned in this test, how long it will take, and then tests that they can use once they've completed this one. If they are doing advanced placement tests, we can come into those tests. Notice there's tests and courses so that they can practice both the test taking and prepare themselves for how to take the tests. In addition to linking to these tabs for the age level or types of tests you want to take, there is a search box so we can search a particular test and find out where those are. So we type in praxis and it will show you all the tests applicable to that. Notice on the right hand side that you need to log in to add these tests. I can click there, or let's go back out to the main page where in the middle you can see that you can log in as a returning user or register as a new user. Each student, each patron will just need to create their own username and password. This is not their library card and PIN, just a personal login that they create. The only thing that changes now is it says welcome back, and at the very top on the right it has a link now that says My Center. If I click on My Center, you can see all the tests that you place there, and if we scroll down, you can also see all the courses that you place in this search box. Notice on the right hand side that some say continue. When I've logged in and started a test, I can stop and come back and continue with that test. It also lets you know if you've got a new test in your center, and if you've completed a test, you can view results. What you can see in the scores box is what's been skipped, what's incorrect, what's correct. This is valuable if you're working with students, so you can help them on where they've skipped items or what they need to go back and work on. If you scroll down to the bottom of the page, you'll see that there's a View Answers link. If you come in here, you can walk through the test, see what you got right, what you got wrong, and what the right answers were. The last thing on here you might want to take a look at, there is a guided tour that lets you walk through specific parts of this database.